Welcome to the Exceptional One channel. As you know, this weekend after the international break, there were some games in the Premier League. Most of the games were on Saturday and one game on Sunday. So let's go through some of them, and I'm going to point out some of the mistakes defenders are making and how to correct them. If you're really learning or in the process of learning how to play a position or so, this video is for you. So let's start with Crystal Palace and Tottenham. As you know, Tottenham, they had a lot of issues with a lot of the players, the defenders. Romero, their new acquisition. Also, Lo Celso, those two Argentinians, they were involved in the game against Brazil for, I think, World Cup qualifiers, and they missed some protocols there. They were not supposed to go, but they went, and they have all kind of issues at Tottenham. So Romero, I think, was not eligible to play. Sanchez, for some reason, the other Colombian guy, he was on the bench. Tanganga, the defender, he got the red card in the game. And Alexander-Arnold, as you know, he hasn't been playing, so they were definitely short on defenders. And Tanganga, red card made everything worse, so that's why they lost to Crystal Palace 3-0. And what else I wanted to point out is, I saw this was maybe a new player. I don't know his name, Leite de Souza or something like that. He was playing right back for Tottenham. Oh man, he has a nightmare against Wilfried Zaha from Crystal Palace. So most of their goals, Crystal Palace, came from that side. So they saw that was a weakness there. And Tottenham, they end up losing. But what I like about the coach Nuno Espirito Santo, the Tottenham coach, I think after that he said they didn't do enough. They should have done more with the ball and try to imbalance Crystal Palace, but all the shenanigans with the players and international break, he said there was no issue, then they will correct them and they will move on, be ready for the game. So that's the kind of mentality you should have as a coach. I like this guy as a coach, so he didn't make an excuse for the loss, and he's ready for the next game. So that's it for the Crystal Palace Tottenham game. The next one, let's talk about Arsenal and Norwich. So Arsenal, as you know, this is the first win now of the season against Norwich. So I think the ball came from I think Pepe on the right side. So he shot it and he hit the post, and the ball was wandering around. No Norwich defender, I guess nobody wanted the ball, and Aubameyang came out of nowhere and then just put the ball in the net. So I always say that when you are a defender, always pay attention, communicate who's doing what. Left back is guarding who. Left back supposed to be guarding right winger. Right back supposed to guard the left winger, and so on and so forth. This type of mistake, I talk about it in my video, how to be a good defender, how to be a good striker, how to be a good midfield. All those things I taught there, to not make those mistakes. I knew these professionals were going to make them, and these are just fundamentals, and they just couldn't do that. And then Norwich, hey, they lost. So that was it for Arsenal-Norwich game. Now let's talk about United and Newcastle. So as you know, Cristiano Ronaldo is back now at United, and definitely it did help them, and he scored the first goal. What a way to mark your presence, right, in the club. This is going to be a very dangerous team for sure, United. Greenwood, if Rashford comes back, so Greenwood, Rashford, Cristiano Ronaldo, Fernandes, Sancho. Wow, that's good. That's a terrific offense. But so Ronaldo scored the first goal just because it was almost like the Arsenal-Norwich game. The ball is just laying there. I think the Newcastle goalie, he made a mistake. It was just a soft shot from Greenwood. He should have caught that ball with his two hands, but the ball was laying there, and Cristiano Ronaldo shot it, and he scored. He put it in the net, right? And but the equalizer, Newcastle equalizer, was terrific, no question about it. So it came from the left. Luke Shaw was at fault there. So this is what I always say. Every time you are, Luke Shaw is a left back for United. So he was going forward. And I always say that if you're not sure or you don't have the ability to be going forward and dropping back quickly, you shouldn't be going forward. So if you watch closely the equalizer, Luke Shaw was already beaten, so he's running back to defend. He was out of position. As a left back, when you're coming back, you should worry about the right winger, right? And what did he do? He's going back on the left winger, right? Which is where the right back is. Instead of covering on his left back, so he was returning there. And then he realized Newcastle, they passed the ball to the right winger. That's when he was trying to go back. It's too late. And Newcastle striker just put the ball. Manquillo, I think, yeah, he put the ball in the net. So those are those silly mistakes you shouldn't be making. If you're not good enough, you're not sure, you don't always have to go forward. You can stop by maybe in the middle, so that you can drop back quickly in case there is like a counter attack, right? Don't be going forward just because everybody is doing it. So those are fundamental, right? So United, there were more goals. They scored, I think, Fernandez and Lingard, and Ronaldo scored 2 goals in the goal. So I'm not going to go through all the goals or anything, but I'm just pointing out mistakes people shouldn't be making, right? Especially defenders. So let's talk about Leeds United and Liverpool. Leeds United, as you know, they can score, but they always have issues with defenders, and I thought they were going to solve this. Apparently they didn't. Just schoolboy defending, like it's unbelievable. I mean, Liverpool, I'm happy, it's my club, we won, but these were just 2 easy goals, 2 very, very soft goals, right? I mean, this is unbelievable when you see all those goals, right? So Salah was the one who scored the first goal, because the cross came from the right side, and it came from Alexander-Arnold, and Salah was wide open there, facing the goalie, and he put the ball in the net, right? So this is the stuff defenders should always be aware of. Know if you center back, left back, all that, know where other forwards are. So even Salah and Sadio Mane, they were open there, so but Salah put it in the net, right? So Liverpool end up winning that game 3-0. I think also, but I'm very, very happy now today with this starting lineup. This is the kind of game you should be winning to be able to win the Premier League, right? And they did it. So, and the goal came from I think Bernardo Silva. So again, it was Cancelo. I think Grealish got the ball from the left wing and passed it to Cancelo just right outside the penalty kick area. He shot it, and Soyuncu, the central defender for Leicester, blocked it, and it happened that Bernardo Silva was still staying there, so the ball rebounded and he shot it. So Soyuncu was doing everything just to save it, but he was a little late, so Bernardo Silva put the ball in the net. So these are the kind of things I decided to discuss about just this kind of video, because of these mistakes defenders are making over and over in the Premier League, right? When you are a defender, every time I always say that, I will demonstrate this to you right now. You are a defender, let's say I'm a central defender. I have my other center back with me, maybe he's a little forward, but if you're the main guy, you're communicating everybody. So you're telling them, okay, this is the line, this is how high we are playing. You are aware of your left, your right back, everybody they are doing. The left back is covering for his man, right back is covering, the other center back knows who's guarding, and you yourself, you already know who you are guarding, okay? It's not like you always have to wait like the ball to come in and just start wandering around. So when I'm as a central defender, I'm watching, I already know who I'm guarding, right? So I'm always focusing on maybe the best striker there is there. So I'll tell everybody, okay, I got this striker, okay? So everybody know the assignment. And you always do that. So when it's time to move up, you tell everybody you move up. When you have to drop back, you drop. And another thing also is you only stop when you hear maybe the whistle. But keep playing as long as you didn't hear the whistle. If you watch the Leeds United against Liverpool, you remember that ball that came to Bamford, the Leeds United striker, and the whole Liverpool line, they were playing so high at the center. All of them just stopped thinking he's offside. So you see them, they raise their hand like he's offside. Bamford was way ahead of them. And for some reason, all of them just stops. These are the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You didn't hear the whistle, you have to keep running, especially somebody like Van Dijk. He's the captain of that defense, right? He's controlling everything. So he should continue running. And then he can complain later on, right? So those are the kind of things, silly things professionals do, and they should correct them. Hopefully Jurgen Klopp will correct these kind of mistakes in practice, because for some reason it doesn't look like it to me, because every game almost they make those kind of mistakes, right? It's either Matip is not on the same page with Van Dijk, or Van Dijk is complaining about Alexander-Arnold not dropping back quickly. You know, they're just not in sync, and they need to correct this as quickly as possible. They won today, they might get away with it in some games, but when you start playing like a way higher level, like a Champions League level, these kind of mistakes are going to cost you for sure. So I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching my channel, The Exceptional One. Give this video a thumbs up, and even if you don't like it, comment below, let me know what you would like to see better. Make sure you share this video and comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching the Exceptional One channel.